Microwaves do be like, I agree. Hello everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies, episode 12, I believe. Let's go ahead, check my math. Oh gosh, yeah, it's 12, because 6 plus 6 is 12. Alrighty, last time we ate some salmon with Yuri at home. It was kind of like a date, I guess you could say. Anyway, let's go ahead, jump right into things here. So much. Oh, I skipped the first line. That's epic. It's only been about a week or so, but I've been craving Yuri's teriyaki salmon a lot lately, so that's what the kids are calling it nowadays. So much so that I'm apparently just staring into space, thinking about it. Wonderful use of club time, Markapi. Oh gosh. Hi, Markapi! Sayori suddenly pops up in front of me without warning. Sayori, don't do that. Do what? Say hi? Don't startle me like that. You mean, don't wake you up like that, hee. Hey, I wasn't even sleeping. But you were daydreaming. That's close enough. For you, maybe. Meanie. Anyway, did you need something? Humph. So I can't just say hi now? No, you can't. I'll have you arrested if you try it from now on. Hehe, you're so silly. Yeah. So what's up? Actually, I did want to ask you something. Oh, I was just reading that. I was like, oh, that is very forward. Do you want to go out with me and Natsuki after the club's over? What are you guys planning to do? I don't know. We're gonna wing it. I guess Sayori never really was a planner. Are you sure? I wouldn't be butting into whatever Natsuki wants to do with you. Come on, You had to turn that down a little bit. Come on, Markapi. We haven't played together in so long. I'm sure she won't mind. Geez, alright. I'm in. But you have to be the one to tell Natsuki that I'm coming along too. Okay, it's a deal. Ahem. Monika's voice. Have not done this in a while. It's just like a soft version of my own voice. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. Good work, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We haven't read or wrote a poem in a very long time, for this being Doki Doki Literature Club. I guess it's Blue Skies, so no more poems. Sayori slides up to me as I wave goodbye to Yuri. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanted to hang out with Yuri instead. Yeah, I think that's what we're all thinking here. I guess I've been doing that a lot lately, and Sayori is right. It has been a while since I've hung out with her. Still. Are you ready to go? Yeah, guess so. Did you tell Natsuki yet? Hehe, about that. Sayori. I'll do it now. Hi, Natsuki. Hey, let me just make sure my manga's put away properly before we get going. By the way, can we invite Markapi too? Why? I shrug and smile when Natsuki narrows her eyes at me. It'll be fun, please. Oh, fine, but only because it's you asking. Yay, let's go. Wait, I still need to check on my manga. Yeah, this is a nice looking scenery. Got some cute anime girl in the back here, a nice little bear, these guys, and a bunch of kanji all over the place. Looks like this is downtown street if you ask me. I don't know why I get that vibe. Anyway, 10 minutes of Natsuki's fussing and half an hour of walking later, we are strolling through the downtown area. So, what do you guys want to do? I think Natsuki wants to buy more manga. Hey! Well, a new chapter of this manga I'm reading came out, so... To the bookstore it is then. This looks eerily similar to the library we were at a couple episodes ago, but I won't say anything. Huh? So you come here to buy your manga? Got a problem with that? No, it's just that I usually go to A Books for mine. Oh, I go there sometimes too, but the magazine I want to pick up today is cheaper here. Which magazine is it? Natsuki makes a beeline to a table stacked with manga and holds up a colorfully illustrated manga magazine. The character that's drawn on the cover has exceedingly huge eyes. This looks like the type of thing that Parfait Girls would have been published in. What is Parfait Girls? I'm more of a Neko Par kind of guy anyway. This is probably one of the best shoujo magazines in circulation right now. I mean, Parfait Girls was first published in this. Yep, called it. Look, it even comes with a little free gift. She points out a small packet attached to the back. Looks like this month's issue comes with a pack of gel pens. Nice. Try to tell me that your manga can beat that. I mean, mine certainly didn't come with gel pens. Exactly. I turn to Sayori as Natsuki starts flipping through her magazine. Do you have anything you need to look for? I don't think so. Oh wait, I actually need to buy a new copy of the English workbook. Huh? Why? Don't tell me you... I lost it, hehe. Jeez, we'd better go look for it then. Hey, Natsuki, Sayori and I are going to find a workbook. Have fun with that. I'm gonna be here for a while. We begin walking through the aisles, scanning the titles of the books. Manga, light novels, children's fiction, adult fiction. There we go, education. I wonder, should I get something for Yuri? It would definitely be nice to be able to repay her for the copy of Portrait of Markov. What book could I get her that she hasn't read yet, though? Hey, Sayori. She looks up from pursuing a table of workbooks. Has Yuri ever mentioned any books that she wants? Like ones that she hasn't bought yet? No. Or at least I don't remember it. She'd probably just buy it herself if there was a book she was interested in. Did you want to get something for her? Simp? Yeah, I just thought I'd thank her for giving me Portrait of Markov. That's sweet of you, Markapi. Oh, there it is. Sayori triumphantly picks up the book she was looking for. Anyway, if you don't know what book to get her for now, how about buying something else? Huh? Like what? I don't know, the bookstore sells stuff like stationery too, right? That's actually a good idea. You should listen to me more often. I would if you always had good ideas. What? Are you saying that I don't? Hey, you're the one who said it, not me. She sticks her tongue out at me. Speaking of tongues, my tongue is dry, it needs some wah-wah. Man, I'm so good with transitions. It's pretty epic, actually. Now how about helping me find the stationery section? Sometime later, we find ourselves back at the front of the store with Natsuki. Oh, there you guys are. What took you so long? Sorry. I was looking for something to get Yuri. I hold up a slim package wrapped in cellophane. We found some really nice heavy-duty parchment paper. It actually feels pretty satisfying to write on. I'd use it myself if it weren't so expensive. Did you guys pay for everything then? Yep, we're all good. So where are we headed next? If you guys are hungry, I know a pretty good place to get some food. Ooh, what kind of food? Natsuki shoots me the briefest of glances. Well, it's this little tea and crepes place I discovered a while back. But I wouldn't expect a boy to be able to appreciate sweets. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Tea isn't even sweet. It's basically just bitter leaf juice. Ugh, not that kind of tea. It's the sweet kind of tea, like milk tea. You know, the type you put tapioca pearls in to make a boba. Boba? Oh, you mean bubble tea? Yup, but I like calling it boba because that's what it's called where it came from, Taiwan. You're totally the type to watch something with subtitles because it sounds more authentic in the original language, huh? It is more authentic when it's not dubbed. Calling it boba is more Natsuki-ish anyway, because it sounds so cute when she says it. What? I am not cute. You know, it's supposed to be a compliment when someone calls you cute. Not the way you guys say it. How else does she want us to say it? Anyway, what do you mean I wouldn't be able to appreciate it? Just because I'm a guy, it doesn't mean I don't like sweets. After all, I grew up with Sayori, and you know how she is with them. Ha! So it's only because of me that you can appreciate them. That's not what I meant. What Sayori said does make sense. Of course you'll never reach our caliber when it comes to that stuff. But if you're already used to it because of Sayori, we might as well go. And with that, Natsuki drags us along with her. I'm not sure what kind of logic she uses, but if it works, she's probably just embarrassed about showing me her interest. Maybe she doesn't hang out with many guys. Oh, this is a nice little change of scenery here. We have Fortnite Burger in the background with fries and coleslaw and orange. And then we have tea. This is a pretty epic place. Here it is. Hotta full tea. Hado full tea. It looks like a fairly generic modern cafe. It's pretty empty right now, but I guess this time of day isn't peak rush hour for any cafe. I haven't been here in too long. Hurry up and order, guys. Hold on, we don't even know what's on the menu. If you take too long, I'm gonna order for you. Natsuki readily rattles off an order to the cashier. It's clear that she's been here more than a few times before. What do you think you're getting, Sayori? I don't know. What about you? I don't know either, haha. Geez, don't you dare do that thing where you stand there indecisively for like half an hour. The tone of her voice is as bossy as ever, but there's a surprisingly big smile on her face. Even Natsuki can't keep up the act forever, huh? Alright. I'm just gonna go with this. Before we even know it, we're all seated around the table with our drinks in hand. Natsuki got some kind of rose milk tea with heart-shaped strawberry jelly. That drink was definitely made for her. Meanwhile, Sayori and I ordered a passion fruit slush and a green tea mango drink, respectively. Wow! Oh, whoa. Whoa, this is so good! No wonder you like this place so much. Yeah, I think I'll have to come back here on my own time. And that's why you must trust in my taste. She thumbs through her manga as she takes a sip of her drink. That reminds me, what manga are you catching up on? Oh, whoops. Whenever I come here, I usually have a new manga with me, so I get in the habit of reading while drinking. It's fine. I can understand how eager you must be to start the chapter. Yeah, it's so frustrating to have to wait a month for the next one. And don't get me started on hiatuses. Hey, manga artists are humans who need breaks too, you know. I know, but I wish I could just buy the manga all at once. Anyway, this one's about a girl who discovers these guardian characters that can unlock people's true potentials. Her character design is really nice too. She has huge milkers. She holds up her manga and points at one of the characters. It's a girl with shoulder-length, layered hair, clad in a school uniform that's fashioned in a tomboyish manner. Okay, you have my attention. Complete with a tie and a random belt. I've always liked these kind of visual K-ish designs. Like, they're kind of glamorous and androgynous, but super cool. Really? I always thought that you liked manga with cuter looking characters. Well, I mean, I do like cute characters, but I also like cool ones. If you like that kind of fashion, why don't you try dressing up that way? Oh, do you know how hard it is to change your style? To be honest, I kind of want to try it at least once. But it feels so weird to dress differently. It's like I'm already too comfortable with my current clothes to change. Plus, I feel like it's so out of character for me now at this point. What do you mean? Okay, have you ever watched the anime Rose Revolution? No, can't say I have. Me neither. Well, it's pretty old, so that's to be expected. But for now, all you need to know is that the main character is a girl named Utina, and her best friend is a girl named Wakaba. So Utina is the coolest of the cool. She's a girl, but she wears a boy's uniform and even has a fan club of girls at school. Meanwhile, her best friend is super cutesy and girly, and really depends on Utina for things. You can probably guess that she wears a girl's uniform. It'd be really weird for Utina and Wakaba to swap uniforms, right? Well, I haven't even watched the anime, so I don't know how they really look, but I think I get what you mean. Dude, I need water after that. That just tore me. Oh man. It feels like My throat was just assaulted with word after word. That is torture. Oh man, but I do it for you guys because I know you're gonna leave a like on this video right now if you haven't already. But you're not a character in an anime, Natsuki. Can't you change if you want to? Not, like, immediately, though. Plus, you know there's gonna be a bunch of people judging you for it. Sometimes facing judgment for the sake of change is worth it, though. Yeah. Anyway, it's not like I dislike cute clothes. I'm not dumb, you know. I picked out my clothes because I thought they looked cute, and I like cute things. But I don't want to be a Wakaba. I just wish that I could be as cool as Utina. She's so independent and strong. I think I understand how you feel. Wanting to depend on rather than depending on others. Man, when did this conversation get so serious? Natsuki, if you want, we could go get clothes shopping sometimes. Then you could try out different styles and see if there's anything you like. Maybe. There's an uncertain tone in her voice, but Natsuki's smile is genuine. Haha, if you go clothes shopping with Saori, she's just gonna say you look good and everything. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little positivity. That's something you've really gotta learn, Markapi. Poof, what about Natsuki, huh? I'm positive that I'm more positive than you, Markapi. I roll my eyes at that. This has been so fun, guys. We should do this more often. Heh, yeah. I think I have to go now, though. Can't be late for dinner. I guess we should go too, then. Are you going out to eat? Nah, I just don't want to miss my dad's cooking. Okay, then. Do you want us to walk you back? Oh, I'm good. See you at school. Exchanging goodbyes, Saori and I begin walking back. Honestly, this was more fun than I expected. Although it was really just Natsuki leading us around on her personal routine, we had a nice conversation together. Plus, I got to buy something for Yuri. Hope she appreciates this stationery. It really took a huge chunk out of my pocket money. Haha. Ha. Epic transition time. How's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments. Did you have a good day? How'd your lift go? Is training going okay? Hit any new PRs? That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the story, but thanks for sharing. I idly twirl my pen around my fingers, sighing at the blank piece of paper in front of me. You'd think that with all the poems I've written so far, it'd be pretty easy to start on yet another one. But I've been having trouble gaining any inspiration in writing a horror-themed poem. In order to celebrate Halloween, Malika asked us all to write themed poetry. Oh dude, if we don't get the girls in Halloween outfits, oh dude, that would be such a wasted potential. It's good. It has to happen. I know it will. We are supposed to have some kind of Halloween party as well. There you go. There you go. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it. I did watch a horror anime to get in the mood, but I'm not sure it helped much. Oh, if just a real quick suggestion. If you want a horror anime, Boku no Pico is probably my top horror anime, just if you ever want to get into it. Don't get me wrong, it was a great bit of surreal horror media. The sound design successfully created tension that kept stacking up over time, and the graphics were quite creepy as well. They were done in the style of old paper puppet crafts, lending an air of mystery and age to the stories. Despite all this though, my mind still draws a blank when I confront the paper in front of me. It doesn't help that I hardly got any sleep last night either. It's hard to shake off this feeling of exhaustion. Erg, I don't want to procrastinate too much, but come on. I've got to think of something. How in the world does Stephen King do this? Alright, it's getting a little bit late, but it probably wouldn't hurt to go out and walk around for a few minutes. Exercise can energize you, right? I could always pick up a can of coffee or tea somewhere too. Plus, something might come to me while I'm walking. Ooh, a little night action. Day and night. As I make my way outside, I see stars here and there beginning to emerge from the darkening sky. It looks like there might be a small chance of rain, and it's a bit nippy as well. I don't think it's anything I have to worry about, though. What's a good place to go for poetry inspiration? I stretch languidly as I stroll past a set of train tracks. Horror. Isn't there a graveyard around here somewhere? If I recall correctly, it's a quick walk away from where I'm at. It'll probably seriously creep me out, but art requires sacrifice. I wonder if we're gonna find a female here. Probably a Yuri type, I'm guessing. A few minutes later, I spot the Routes iron gate to the cemetery. It's quite dark, as there aren't any lights, but I can still make out the dark greens of the ivy snaking up the iron fence, as well as a flash of violet just inside the gate. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Hey, Yuri. Oh, she's in a little black jacket attire. That's looking pretty cute, I ain't gonna lie. Look at that, that's pretty epic. She seems to panic for a moment after noticing me, but quickly regains her composure as we approach each other. Hi, Markapi. I didn't see you there. Sorry if I startled you now. Oh, it's no bother. Wait, why is Yuri visiting the graveyard? Oh. Hey, Yuri, were you trying to find inspiration for your Halloween poem too? She glances around for a minute as if processing my question. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm assuming you were doing the same? Yep. Guess great minds think alike. Yuri gives a light chuckle at that. I was thinking of getting something to drink too. Wanna come with me? Well, it's getting a bit late. Oh, no problem. I'm just planning on grabbing tea or coffee from the store for a minute. I see. In that case, I could probably keep you company for a bit. Smiling at each other, we start making our way to the shopping district. Yuri, I think you have something on your shoe. Is that so? We slow to a stop as she bends down to pick something off of her shoe. Huh? Is that a rose petal? Where did that come from? It must have come off some of the flower arrangements back in the cemetery. Ah, makes sense. It's nice to know people's graves are being tended in there. I agree. Being forgotten by your loved ones, it isn't a very comforting thought. Were you walking around there for a while? For a little bit. I had some trouble settling on a certain theme for my poem. That's a surprise, considering how much you love horror. You would think so, but it's difficult to pick one cohesive theme when there are so many to choose from. So what'd you end up deciding on? Well, would it be alright with you if I kept it a surprise for now? Haha, sure, I can respect that. Oh, it's raining. That's epic. As we pass by a row of small shops and cafes, a few drops of water splash onto my face. I was trying to say upon, but I mixed it with onto. It became like pontoon. I don't know what's... Oh, wow. That's a lot of water. The droplets soon increase in size and frequency, and maybe even girth. And before we know it, we were caught in a downpour. Should have brought an umbrella after all. Do you want to head inside somewhere? Yes, please. We jog up to a convenience store, the cold rainwater splashing up at our ankles as we slosh through the puddles. The entrance under the awning is thankfully dry, the yellowed lights inside comforting in the night. Pushing the door open, we're met with a small tinkling of a bell. Let's see, where's the drink section? Oh, I think I see it in the back. I follow Yuri to a drink cooler filled with a colorful array of bottles and cans. What are you in the mood for? She pops open the door and grabs a bottle of green tea. While I usually prefer my tea freshly made, the occasional chilled bottle of tea is a nice change of pace. Yeah, it does kind of change the taste when it's hot versus when it's cold. The iciness of cold tea can give it a certain sweetness. We continue our conversation as we take our drinks to the register. It doesn't seem like the rain's laying up. We'd probably get soaked if we were to go out now. But we should really be getting back. Over on the other side of the store, I spot a stand carrying a few umbrellas. How about we buy an umbrella then? It definitely beat getting sick while trying to get back home. I suppose we can do that. Stepping away from the counter, I grab a plain black umbrella as Yuri grabs a striped one. Whoa, what are you doing? Buying an umbrella. Aren't we just gonna share one? It'd save us some money. Are you sure? I don't want to be a bother. It'd be unfair to ask you to pay for it too. Don't worry about it. I've been needing a new one anyway. There's no need for us to buy two and just one will work. That's true. Alright. Thank you for being so considerate. She fidgets with her hair. She says this, a blush creeping across her cheeks. Man, shy girls are seriously cute. Haha, no problem. The music just changed to a little gloomy action. It's still raining pretty hard. I believe that the bus should be here in a minute. Don't you usually walk around town? Well, yes, but the weather. Oh, right. Let's head to the stop so we don't miss it then. After unfolding the umbrella, I wait for Yuri to join me under it. She's not coming closer though, instead electing to stand still, staring at her feet. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. She inches towards me until there's only a few inches between us. Let's go. We make our way to the bus stop. Once there, I open up my bottle of tea. It's probably not the best weather to drink ice-cold tea, but I already bought it. Hey, Yuri. Yes? I meant to ask earlier, but how did you learn to make tea? It's not such an interesting story. Come on, I want to get to know you better. And given that tea is such an integral part of your character, I feel like I should know more about what it means to you. An integral part of my character? I mean, you are passionate about tea, aren't you? I suppose so. But I do have other interests too, you know. Yeah, I was just joking. I guess it wasn't a very good joke. No, you're fine. I'm just not very good with humor. Yuri sighs, looking up into the sky. My mother was the one who taught me how to make tea. Ah, that makes sense. She was the one who helped teach you how to cook after all. Yes, that's right. I believe I was just about to finish primary school when I first tried to make tea. Of course, I didn't go about making it all at once, but over time she allowed me to do more and more. She taught me how to prepare tea in a manner of all ways, from Western to Eastern styles. Harry Styles. I need some water, man. You can tell the end of the episode's approaching. The words are just merging, stuttering. I'm replacing words. It's bad. You'd be surprised at how many different infusers, strainers, and teapots she owned. Sounds like it's a major hobby for her. Hoo-hoo, it definitely was. Dude, she keeps talking in the past tense about her mom. I'm guessing she's not alive. I'm guessing she was at the graveyard for her mom is what I'm also going to assume here. My mother even eventually taught me how to properly perform a tea ceremony. Dang, seriously? Why aren't you in the club for that then? I don't know. I was just always intimidated by the idea of actually performing in front of other people. There are so many ways you can mess up. But you always seem really graceful to me. Well, I'm glad you didn't join the tea ceremony club though, because otherwise I wouldn't have met you. I'm glad too. She blushes and looks down again, smiling at her shoes. I'm not as graceful as you may think though. I kind of find that hard to believe. You just haven't seen me make any mistakes yet. There was one time. I wasn't careful enough when handling the hot tea kettle one day and nearly spilled it on myself. My mother realized what was happening and put her hand over the spout to keep it from burning me. But because of that, she ended up with burns on her hands. For a while, I just felt so awful for allowing my ineptitude to hurt my mother. I didn't touch the tea kettle again for quite a while. Over time, however, I ended up becoming interested in tea again. Well, I'm glad that you got back into it. Yuri, Yuri being clumsy isn't something that I'm used to. When she's calm, she's so elegant. Yes, I am too. Your mom sounds really nice, by the way. Mm-hmm. I shiver a bit as the wind buffets my body, whipping my clothes around me. Thankfully, the bus shows up a moment later, its bright headlights heralding its arrival. We stumble aboard and manage to find seats next to each other. Yuri moves her arms to her sides, letting out a deep breath and looking out the night sky beyond the window. The passing streetlights reflect off of her eyes, shining golden over the violet of her irises. Sinking lower into my seat, I sigh in contentment. Even though we aren't talking, it still feels nice just to be close to her. After a minute, Yuri signals her oncoming stop. As I stand up to exit the bus with her, Yuri stops me. You really don't have to walk with me all the way back. Isn't this out of your way? Yeah, but I don't want you to get sick. I bought the umbrella to share with you the full way. Come on, I insist. I gently pull Yuri along with me, opening the umbrella as we leave. Thank you. You're welcome. Ha. It's quite serene now. The rain has lightened up to a pitter-patter, and the occasional breeze gently rustles the trees around us. Markapi? Yes? Do you ever notice how the light is when it's raining? What do you mean? Well, she looks around for a moment, then points at a street lamp down the street. Whenever it rains, it almost seems like the properties of light are completely changed. And it's especially obvious at night. Now that she mentions it, the lights do seem a bit different. It's something I think I've noticed subconsciously, but never really paid any attention to. A cold gust blows by, causing Yuri and I to huddle closer together. Our shoulders are touching by this point, nice, providing a small smidgen of warmth. Yuri doesn't seem to notice, or at least she's acting like she doesn't. But it might just be that she's lost in her thoughts right now, though. She's been doing that more and more frequently. It's been nice to see her really open up to me. Yeah, it's almost like the lights are glowing. Well, of course lights glow, but it's, I don't know, blurry? Yuri nods her head. The way the light bounces off each individual droplet seems to create a sort of halo around the street lamps. At times, it's almost like the lights dancing around in the air as it refracts through the rain. It's as if the lights are spirits, burning out their life force like fireflies, showing that not all of the world is darkness. Huh? I never thought of it like that before. My words are met with a faint smile. Every so often, I wonder if the lights in the distance are friendly will-o-wisps. I wonder if they're guiding me somewhere, urging me towards some far-off destination one step at a time. It's unnerving when they suddenly disappear right before you. When something cuts off their connection to the world, leaving everyone being guided in the dark. It's when that happens that you realize what you'd been taking for granted. You begin to truly appreciate how welcoming the warmth was before in contrast to the new, chilling darkness. Yeah, it can feel kind of lonely when you're walking by yourself in the dark. Not to mention, it's kind of dangerous to do so. You haven't been doing that a lot lately, have you? Don't worry, I haven't. Well, good. If you ever need to walk around tonight, just ask me and I'll be there. Plus, it feels a lot less lonely when you walk around with friends. Even if you're lost in the dark, if you have friends by your side, you'll at least be able to trust that someone's going to stick by you. It's probably just me, but it feels like Yuri and I are a bit closer than we were before. I'm about to open my mouth to speak again when she abruptly comes to a stop, nearly causing me to trip. We're at a quiet intersection that I'm not too familiar with. Well, Markapi, thank you for accompanying me on my way home. Aren't I walking all the way back with you? You wouldn't want me to get wet now, right? I mean, The rain's let up quite a bit by now. Really, I don't want you to go too far out of your way. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Thank you for the offer, though. All good. It's been my pleasure. You were right. It is less lonely walking with friends. Her smile sends a light wave of warmth through my body. Yeah, haha. It was. Well, see you tomorrow then. Goodbye, Markapi. I think that is a fantastic place to end the episode, if you ask me. Anyway, let's wait for the girls to do their little dance routine. Epic. What is going to happen? Let's just see. Okay, we're in our room. Achoo, says Markapi. And with that, we will end the episode there. Go ahead and do me 4 favors. I'm going to need a like, a comment, a subscription, and as always, help me find a girlfriend. And bye-bye.